Hey cupcakes, it's Mushroom. It's great to see all my lovely members of the Mushroom Party, and for my newbies, welcome. Today we are back on Ark Survival Ascended as we have really exciting news. The Center Revamped is going to be released in February instead of March. I'm so excited as I just did a series in arksurvivalevolved on the Center in my collab with the Monarchy, so I can't wait to see how Wildcard is going to change the map and improve it. It's a map so many of us love that have nostalgia with, so I think a lot of us are excited to see it brought into the new age. So to get everyone ready, I have made a list of the very top base spots to build on the Center, so you can be ready to claim them as soon as the Center drops. This video is going to be for my PVE survivors, but I'm going to make a follow-up video as soon as possible for my lovelies in PvP. As always, if you like this content, like and subscribe to join the Mushroom Party, as we're going to have tons more videos coming out. I've come up with a list of criteria that makes a good base spot into a great base spot. The first being proximity to resources. The second, proximity to water. The third, easily buildable. And the fourth, easily defendable from wild creatures, especially apex creatures like our Gigas, Karks, and Titans. For PvE, I generally focus on aesthetics quite a bit for a base location, but in ASA, I'm sure everywhere on this map is going to look absolutely amazing, but these spots are just the ones that have something a little extra special that just completely elevate your playthrough. Let's get into it with location 1, the Fisherman's Dream. This is a large island located off the coast of the Redwoods at approximately 70 lot, 60 lawn. This is an extremely strong start to our list, as I honestly consider it close to unbeatable. Located beside Skull Island, the Center's hotspot for resources, you will never run out of obsidian, metal, or crystal. As well, there's beaver dams that spawn just off the coast of the Redwoods for easy cementing paste. This island is also extremely easy to build on as the terrain is almost entirely flat, so you'll be able to create the awesome beach house of your dreams, with the opportunity to make a massive water pen right outside your door as well, which is something that you don't typically find with a lot of fantastic base spots. As this base location is on an island, you'll have peace of mind of knowing that you are safe from all predators, other than the odd dillo that may spawn. A major drawback with this location is the ease of access, especially early game. You'll have to get used to getting to and from the island by boat, which leaves you vulnerable to attack by the giant Leedichi. Later on in the game, when you have the option for stronger flyers, then this no longer is an issue. Moving on to our next base location, this location is in a metal cave along the Redwoods cliffs at the very bottom of the map, called the Red Cave Hideaway. There are 2 entrances to this cave located at 8939 and 9736 respectively. The location can be blocked off easily with behemoth gates, and spawns can be eliminated with foundations, so it's perhaps the safest location on this list to build in. This cave also boasts 2 lakes. One is even large enough to breed small water creatures. Resources are also not at all an issue, as metal and crystal spawn inside of the cave. Unfortunately, there's not much flat land, so building is not quite as easy as it is in the first location. Also, this location is very far out of the way, being at the very bottom of the map, and can be a little time consuming to get to the rest of the map from it. Our third location is not for the weak. The Eagle's Nest is at the very top of the world, on top of the Center Island at 3832. This location boasts pretty flat land to build yourself a great looking base. You will never find yourself needing materials, as the Center Island is absolutely stuffed to the brim with a huge amount of metal, obsidian, and most importantly crystal, as well as beaver dam spawns right below you, so you will never have to fly far for resources. Unfortunately, this location is not as easy to get water from as the others, so you will need to draw your water from the beaver pond below. This location is pretty central, so even though the center is a very big map, it won't be too difficult to get everywhere. Unfortunately, even though apex creatures do not spawn there, it is still pretty difficult to secure from all of the other carnivores, especially the flying RGs that spawn all around that area. Our fourth location is one that I hesitated before putting it on the list. The jungle ruins are at 4755, almost in the very center of the map. The reason I hesitated to put this location on the list was that the ruins will probably end up being altered from ASE to ASA, but based on how the island turned out, I expect Wildcard to only improve the look of these ruins. So I still have a lot of faith that this is going to go from an amazing base spot to even better. This location is by far the easiest to build in on this list. It is very safe as well, as large carnivores are not able to get up to your base spot. Being on the river, this location is also very close to water, and you are able to make a smaller water base here. I also love how central this spot is. You can get anywhere on the map so quickly, it only takes a couple minutes. But you can also get to this spot at level 1 as soon as you first spawn on the map, as it is very close to one of the spawns. The only drawback that I foresee with this spot is that it is smaller than the other locations, so the base that you build will have to be a little bit smaller. Before we go to our 5th location, I just wanted to point out how advantageous it could be to live on one of the smaller islands along the eastern coast of the map. These islands are absolutely perfect for smaller beach houses and water pens, the best of which is located at 5675. These islands are small and not particularly close to resources, so while they are good locations, especially for the beginning of your playthrough, I cannot really add them to a top tier base location list, even though they would be great to make a small beach house or even claim just to put a water pen on. Okay, and for our 5th base location, it is the one that I'm sure no one is going to be surprised about, the Ice Palace, underground at 3515. This spot is one of the places that I'm most excited to see how it's going to turn out on ASA, as it's in desperate need of a TLC. This spot is always one of the first ones claimed, and for great right, because it is absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see what Wildcard is going to make it look like. It definitely is dated with all of the new maps coming out, but I think the upgrade to ASA is going to change this whole area to look so much better. This location is extremely easy and safe to build a base in, and it even has a small pond that you can actually breed anglerfish in. Close by, there's also a lake that you can raise squid safely inside. A major downside with this location is the lack of resources around. There are no close spots to mine resources, which could definitely end up being a total pain in the butt. This location is typically more of an endgame location though, so when you eventually have the means of putting in a teleporter, this is no longer going to be an issue. As a bonus base location, I actually wanted to show my personal favorite spot on the center map. It's where I've always built when I first started playing Ark, and it's very close to my heart. So, because I love you guys, I wanted to share it with you too. Located under the World Bridge is my happy place at 8028. It's private and flat with plenty of space to raise squid. Not Basilosaurus, as it's actually too low on the map. But you can definitely build an amazing base here. I have so many great memories. If anyone else has ever built a base in this spot, please let me know in the comments. Or if you end up building your base here on ASA, definitely drop that in the comments and send over pictures because I absolutely would love to see it. Are you guys excited for the center map on Ark Survival Ascended? I was really happy to hear about the Gigantoraptor also dropping with it. There's going to be a lot of hype coming out, as I know a lot of us have gotten bored with just having the island. So let me know how you guys have been enjoying Ark Survival Ascended, and let me know your thoughts on the Gigantoraptor dropping with a center instead of Ragnarok. And if you like this content, as always, please like and subscribe to join the Mushroom Party, as our goal is going to be to get to 900 members by February. I am so sorry for being MIA lately, guys, and thank you so much for the people who reached out, but no worries as I am back now. So, this is Mushroom, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay fresh, cupcakes.